This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. And these are 7 business concepts that we're following, and hope you find this a pleasure to listen to. So, and these are a variety of different places and thought, so bear with me. The first concept is in response to people on Twitter talking about getting wealthy, and we try and keep this very simple. Keep your expenses in line. Don't let them creep up. Keep your debt in line. Don't look for excess debt. Keep investing and keep earning. The second thought that we'll go through is someone posited the question, I have 140,000 in cash. Do I pay off my mortgage? What do I do? The mortgage is 140,000. And here's what I would suggest, quite frankly, is you take about 40 of that and put it in an emergency fund, treasuries, savings, etc. Take about 14,000 of it and pay down your mortgage to go from 140,000 to 126,000. So you're making some progress in that. I'm a huge fan in the long run of paying down mortgages and paying off mortgages. And then take the balance of that, about 85,000 or so, 86,000, and put that into index funds, broadly diversified index funds. So you're not going all in one way or the other, but you are making progress on paying off the mortgage. I'm a huge fan of that. But you're also keeping a very significant emergency fund. The third concept comes out of a famous quote by Bernard Baruch, who was a famous financier 100 years ago. And he basically says famously, I made my money by selling too soon. And this is a comment that basically says it's okay to de-risk and take some gains. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're don't have a backbone. If you take some gains and take some wins off the table. Again, we're a huge believer in allocation, having it proper, riding your winners, but it's okay to take gains and to take wins and to de-risk yourself. His further thought is that greed and timing destroy a lot of founders. The fourth concept I love is a quote attributed to Elon Musk. And Elon says, when you're struggling, go get your fucking confidence back. Without it, you will fail miserably, no matter how skilled or smart you are. And I think this is so right. And it's a constant challenge to go back to the habits, go back to the things that give you confidence and make you feel stronger, make you feel better. For a lot of myself, it starts with sort of eating and fitness and discipline. If I get myself in the right mindset, I'm able to do a lot of things, other things well. And I love that concept of Elon Musk. Whatever it takes to get yourself back into the right mind space is very important to everything else that you're going to do. The fifth concept is the best way to get new customers is to take really, really good care of your existing ones. And we always talk about in business, 80% of your efforts go to protecting and taking care of your current revenues, your current profits, doing a great job with those. And a lot of other things will take care of themselves if you do that. The sixth concept today that we'll talk about is this concept of it's okay to have small failures. I talked recently to an investment banker who's in the business of having small failures, deals that don't get closed, deals that don't work. But as long as you have enough deals that do work and you're hitting singles and doubles and triples with those, and maybe the occasional home run, you're fine. Where you get in trouble is not small failures, but big failures. And the same concept of people working with you, you want people willing to take risk, but not such risk that they'll kill the company. So small failures, not big failures. We love that. The seventh concept for today is this concept of channel capacity. And this is the concept. There's only so many things you could take on at any one time and do great at them. I constantly find myself in the struggle of focus versus trying to do a lot of things. Focus versus trying to do a lot of things. And this concept of constantly managing your channel capacity so you're focused on just a handful of things versus a million other things is the thoughts on that. Thank you very much for listening to the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Thank you very much.